Many years ago in the UK, I was top salesperson for Yellow Pages. My job was outbound telesales, and what we were doing there, we were launching domain names. Now this is before the internet was really widely known and people didn't know about domain names. So I was able to go to my customers and I was able to tell them all the things they would miss out on unless they got themselves registered with their company name as a domain name. People came to me in Yellow Pages and said, how did you do this? I got nearly 400% of target, and the nearest person to me just got over 100%. And I was able to say, I got this target because I understood what motivated my customers. My customers were motivated about fear of losing out on something. And by matching this fear, telling them if they didn't take this opportunity, they would lose out, not just for now, for the future, then that would be it. So they were motivated and they said yes to me because I was able to point them in the direction of just do it, and that will make sure that every problem for the future will be resolved because you will have your domain name. Now the pattern we're talking about here is the towards pattern or away from pattern, otherwise known as the carrot or the stick. Now the difference between towards and away is that people who are moving towards, they're moving towards goals. They can make their own goals. They can set goals. People who are working with an away pattern, they're moving away from things that would happen if they didn't achieve what it is they set themselves to do. So they're both patterns that motivate people. They still get things done. These are the people that leave things to the last minute. They are motivated by pressure, the pain of not achieving. So how you find out the difference is you ask, how do you know when you've performed well? When someone is working from an away pattern and haven't performed well, they will start saying things like, we didn't miss our target. They still got their target, but they'll actually use the words, we didn't miss our target. Or they'll say things like, we were able to keep people in their jobs. People didn't lose their jobs because we did so well. They still did well, but they'll talk about things that didn't happen. However, the towards people, you will hear things like, I achieved my target, we did it, we overachieved. They start talking about everything they got, so you're looking out for people saying things that they didn't do, although they still actually achieved it, but they will use the language of didn't and not. And these people, the towards people, they just go for it. Once you have identified whether someone is a towards pattern or away or in the spectrum, what you ask is the type of words and language you use towards them to help motivate them is use things like, what can I do to help you achieve this? What do you want to accomplish? When you get your target, your bonus will be whatever, because towards people, they work with incentives, they work towards targets. When you're actually motivating someone that works in an away pattern, you say things to them like, life will be so much easier for you when you achieve your targets. You will find that by doing this, you won't fail in this project. So you're using words that will actually activate within them a way of thinking of the things that they don't want to happen. So when you're matching that, that person thinks, oh, that's okay. So if I get that, I won't miss my target. So what you're doing is helping that person go into their own model of the world and motivate themselves away from what they do not want to achieve so that they achieve what they do want to get.